Currently, foreign medical graduate examination in India, it is being conducted for all students who qualify the MBBS from countries abroad. Focus on those subjects which are going to give you high yield results. जो चीज़ rare है वो नहीं पूछेंगे इतना, जो common है वो पूछेंगे, because you are just MBBS, you are not a post graduation, you are not appearing for post graduation. You are qualifying an examination, you should know your basics. Because of poor time management, इतना टाइम बाकी, इतने क्वेश्चन बाकी, इतना ही टाइम बाकी, बस गलतियां शुरू. प्लीज स्टूडेंट्स, डू नॉट इंटरैक्ट विद सच मिस्टर नो ऑल्स एंड मिस नो ऑल्स. इफ दे आस्क सर्टेन क्वेश्चंस, डोंट नो, फॉरगेट इट, डोंट वरी. दैट वन क्वेश्चन not going to cost you 150 marks, na?
Good evening everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we have Vice Chancellor of Lincoln American University, Air Marshal Dr. Pawan Kapoor, and he'll be enlightening us with tips and tricks for clearing FMG examination. So welcome sir, how are you?
Thank you Mani, and greetings to all our viewers. Yes Mani, you can start shooting your questions.
Thank you so much sir. So sir, can you just tell us about the FMG examination and for the students who will be appearing for it?
Okay, currently foreign medical graduate examination in India, it is being conducted for all students who qualify the MBBS from countries abroad outside India. When they come back to India and they want to practice in India, then they have to appear for this qualifying examination.
Okay.
So once they appear and qualify for this examination, then they get the chance to do their internship. They will first get a provisional registration, do their internship, then get finally registered in India as a practitioner, registered doctor, physician, and this also allows them to do their NEET PG as on date.
So it is important and essential for the foreign medical practitioners.
It is very important for everybody who is an Indian who wants to come back to India but has got his basic qualifications from outside India. They have to come back and appear for this examination.
Okay sir.
There is no exception in this.
Okay. So what is the eligibility criteria for the students who want to appear for this FMG examination?
Okay. See, as on date, the eligibility criteria is all the students who qualify their MBBS or equivalent degrees in medical universities or school of medicine outside India from universities that fulfill the criteria of National Medical Commission. National Medical Commission, the 18 November 2021 Gazette, have taken out certain criteria. So they should be fulfilling that criteria. And at the time of applying for this examination, they should be holding the degree and the certificate, degree certificate, their transcripts of that university from which they have qualified. So such students are eligible to appear for FMG examination. And let me also tell you, they have prescribed dates.
Okay.
So say for the June session, you should have your degree in your hand in possession by 30th of April. And for the December session, they should be on by 31st of October.
Okay.
So anything later than that, then you are not eligible. You are eligible for the next examination.
Okay. So, and how often does FMG examination is conducted and what is the schedule for it?
Okay, yeah. See, as on date, FMG examination is being conducted twice in a year. Once it is in the month of June and once in the month of December. It gets delayed from time to time. So from June it can lead to July and from December it go on to January. But twice in a year they hold the examination. And as on date, you have got n number of attempts to appear for this examination. So there is no restriction on the number of attempts.
So you can attempt it n number of times. And what is the schedule for this?
Schedule is just held twice in a year. That is the schedule for this thing. As far as the syllabus is concerned, the syllabus is given in the information bulletin.
Okay.
It is focused upon those same 20 subjects, what they are taught in MBBS. So that is the syllabus for it.
Okay, thank you sir. So, as you have mentioned in one of the prior videos, that the LEU students have done exceptionally well in FMG examination. So, could you just share some tips and tricks for the same?
Okay, why LEU students have fared exceptionally well? For them, I will request viewers to see my earlier video, so they will know why they have fared. Now I will share certain tips. There is no trick. Okay, लाइफ में किसी चीज़ में ट्रिक नहीं होती है, सबके टिप्स होते हैं. ट्रिक इज दैट वंस यू हैव गॉट इनटू MBBS, you have to study the entire syllabus and be very serious about it. But tip is, yes, for those students who have just gone into MBBS, who are now studying in the various colleges, who are yet to pass out, for them my advice is very clear. All of you dear students who are studying in MBBS, please ensure that you take your classes seriously, you attend your lectures, you read your syllabus and prepare thoroughly, keeping in mind that you have to come back to India and pass this examination. So you have to start preparing from now, day one that you enter the MBBS program. It is not like a class 12 examination that you prepare for 1 month or 2 months and get 75% marks.
Yes.
This is a lifelong learning and lifelong examination. You have to keep on happening for examination after examination. So start preparing now, complete your course honestly, sincerely. Do not miss any part of your syllabus. That is for all those who are in MBBS right now.
Okay.
Now many others would not have told them this, they must not have been advised about this, because we are about 18 years, 19 years, 20 years old. We have got our own interests. We don't focus. But please remember, MBBS is focus. Focus on your studies. So this is for those who are in MBBS. Now those who have passed out,
Yes.
who are going to appear for FMG now, yes, there are certain tips which I must give them. We assume and presume that you were serious students. You were studying hard during your examination. You require quick revision.
Yes.
For them, first step is quick revision of the entire syllabus. Don't leave anything. Revise the entire syllabus. First tip. Second tip, for those students who have passed their time comfortably in MBBS, then please focus on clinical aspects, because it has got 2 papers. 200 questions come from clinical sciences.
Okay.
100 questions come from your basic and paramedical or paraclinical sciences. Focus on your clinicals, because now your basic sciences, probably if you have not studied well during that time, it will be difficult to grasp everything. So focus on those subjects which are going to give you high yield results. Where questions are straightforward, focus on those topics also. So I repeat, my first tip for those, be serious in your MBBS. Those who are appearing now, those who have been serious in MBBS, quick revisions, important and essential, quick revision. For those who are not serious in MBBS, please focus on clinical sciences, because that will get you 200 questions. Now for everybody. Now the next tip is for everybody. Focus on high yield subjects where application of mind is less, where it is there or not there, whether you know or you don't know. Okay. So that is straightforward questions. No application of mind. Which subjects? You have got anatomy, you have got your microbiology, immunology, pathology, and you have got community medicine. Why community medicine? Community medicine, you get almost 30 questions. Read one book, Park textbook of community medicine. One resource that I am telling you. Read high yield topics and subjects. Then next step is do mock tests. And what is important in mock tests? That please first do topic wise, then do subject wise, And finally, once you finish your syllabus and revising your syllabus, then please do some whole syllabus test together.
Okay.
Also understand that when you are doing these tests, these are mock tests, they are not supposed to say whether you got right or wrong. You will see a trend in your mock tests. The trend will tell you what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths. So analyze your mock tests, just not do them.
Yes.
People think that I will subscribe to, where like we have got, in MeduHub, we have got FMGE portal,
Okay.
where students can actually go access resource material. We also conduct certain mock tests, we also conduct classes. They can subscribe
Yes.
to that. But that is a support mechanism. Once you are going through such mock tests, and our mock tests are this MeduHub motor mock tests I have seen, they are very good.
Okay.
They cover the pattern of the examination and they cover all concepts. So please go through those test material, or you may subscribe to other channels. We are not against that. Whatever you feel you are comfortable with, do that. But I am subscribing to this because this channel gives you more inputs in a very easy manner, a good framework for you. So do the mock test, but analyze.
Yes.
Analyze your strengths and weaknesses. Focus on your weaknesses.
Right.
In the examination, remember, common things will come more commonly. Rare things are asked rarely. जो चीज़ रेयर है वो नहीं पूछेंगे इतना, जो कॉमन है वो पूछेंगे, बिकॉज यू आर जस्ट MBBS, you are not a post graduation, you are not appearing for post graduation, you are qualifying an examination. You should know your basics. So the next step is read common things commonly, because they will come commonly. Just glance through the rare things, because rare things are asked rarely. You are not aspiring to top the examination. Then time management.
Right.
Time management is very, very important, both to, if you have a smart time management,
Yes.
you plan yourself, probably you will do better. So, I think in short, I will again repeat, complete your syllabus, revise your syllabus, do quick revisions, ensure that you do mock tests, do high yield topics, analyze your mock tests, and finally manage your time.
Okay. So you mentioned time management, and can you just also share some tips or any information where students will be helping them?
Okay. I think that is a tough question to answer. However, time management is the most important thing while preparing and while appearing for the examination.
Yes.
While preparing for the examination, please find out what is the time duration that is left for the next FMG examination. Ensure that you complete at least important topics and important subjects completely from your syllabus. Ensure that you study 8 to 10 hours a day. While studying, please remember, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy and Jill a dull girl.
Right.
Why this happens? Because you are studying all the time, your mind gets clogged, your synapses get discharged, things don't get in. Don't study for the sake of studying. Study to grasp, take healthy diet, sleep well, take breaks, have recreational breaks, drink lot of fluids, keep yourself hydrated, study 8 to 10 hours a day. In case you are you make slow progress, in those cases, increase your time to 10 to 12 hours, but never compromise on your sleep. 6 to 8 hours of sleep is essential. This is for preparation.
Okay.
Study high yield subjects properly. Do your mock test in required time frame. Now coming to the examination.
Preparing for
Time management for examination. Reach the examination center well in time. Don't create panic. Don't panic yourself. At the time of examination, please ensure that when you are answering questions, if you feel it's a difficult question, don't keep on reading it. Just mark it for review. Come back to it when you have time. If you don't have time, it is lost. But you won't lose those questions which are known to you. So please students and please all future doctors, remember this. If there's a tough question, mark it for review. Simple question, just answer, tick and move ahead. Ensure don't make silly mistakes. So silly mistakes happen when you come, which of the following is not correct, which of the following is true, which of the following is not true. In a hurry you see true and you see the first line is true, you mark correct and move ahead, because you're trying to save time. But if you don't read the question completely, you are not saving time, you are losing marks. And it is not a competitive examination, it is a pass qualifying examination. So there is no negative marking, answer all the questions. But where question you find that answer you can get it correctly but you will spend some more time, mark it for review. Also know the pattern of the examination. So read your information bulletin very correctly. And while you read your information bulletin, see whether there are going to be 3 sections in the first half, 3 sections in the second half. Each section has got 50-50 questions each. After the section is over, only then you can go, after the prescribed time for the section is over, only then you can go to the next section. So please time yourself accordingly. Time management at examination is of utmost importance. You are maybe well prepared, but if you manage your time poorly in the examination, you will lose your marks. So please ensure that you manage your time correctly during examination. Okay, dear future doctors, if you manage your time during examination, I can assure you that you will come out with flying colors. Because most of you have read the subject. Is the nervousness and the lack of confidence because of poor time management. इतना time बाकी, इतने question बाकी, इतना ही time बाकी, बस गलतियाँ शुरू. To prevent that, manage your time during examination. To do that, you have to go back to your mock tests and manage your time during your mock test. Don't take your mock test lightly. Give it the same time frame as you would like to be required to give during your examination time. That is the way to manage time.
So hard work and consistency is the key.
Hard work, consistency, managing time is the key.
Thank you, sir. So there are some common mistakes which students do while preparing for the FMG examination. So how can they avoid that?
First is lack of proper planning.
Right.
You don't plan, don't have a strategy for yourself. So that is one common mistake. that आज ये पढ़ लिया, कल वो पढ़ लिया. Plan नहीं है हमारे पास. So sometimes they repeat the same subject which they like, they repeat it more often. Which they dislike, they just scan through it and leave it.
Right.
Don't do that. Have a proper time schedule, cover all your subjects. So lack of time planning is one of the most important thing. Secondly, you leave mock test to the last. Don't leave it to the last. Do mock test with each topic, do mock tests with all your subjects, and then do a grand mock test. While doing mock tests, you must ensure that you analyze your mock tests. When you analyze your mock tests, you find out what are the silly mistakes that you are doing at the time of mock tests. What are the silly mistakes that you are doing at the time of mock tests? These are because of pressure of time. You know, but because of pressure of time, you have marked it incorrectly. That is a silly mistake. So identify which are the areas where you are committing silly mistakes. Secondly, identify which are the areas where you are making factual mistakes, where if you have not read, you will make a mistake. So we know I have not read this subject, I have not read this topic in that subject. In that case, you will be able to identify these topics I need to read while doing the mock test. Third, when you do the mock test, you also realize there are certain areas where you have got conceptual answers are incorrect. That means your concept is not there.
Yes.
So identify 3 things: silly mistakes, factual mistakes, conceptual mistakes.
Right.
For your conceptual mistakes, either you take coaching or else join groups. I always prefer study in groups, because one person's weakness will be covered over by somebody else's strength in that subject. So always study in groups, create WhatsApp group, create a group of people, like-minded people, because it is not a competitive examination. Everybody has to pass. So the group can add value. So join a group to clear your concepts. Lastly, please manage your time.
Right.
Time for preparation. Common mistake people make is this, that they don't manage their time. At the time of examination, a day before, please, for heaven's sake, sleep. Don't start sleeping in the examination. Sleep the night before, have a 8 to 10 hours sleep. When you keep your admit card somewhere and the required document that you require to produce the next day, please ensure that you keep it in a place which is easily accessible, and inform your siblings or inform your parents where you have kept it, because in the morning you might just forget and that will create panic. Reach your examination center in time. Extremely important for our students, so that there is no pressure. जब एग्जामिनेशन सेंटर में जाओ तो my request to all the students is, don't lose your confidence and do not interact with people who will give you the most difficult question they will ask you before the examination, because they are some Mr. Know-alls.
Yes,
They are Mr. and Miss Know-alls. They know everything. They will start asking such questions which are, asterisks, subject to market risks, which you can't read. They will pick up questions from there and they'll confuse the hell out of you.
And to lose your morale.
And you lose your confidence. And मेरे को ये भी नहीं आता, ये भी नहीं आता. So please, students, do not interact with such Mr. Know-alls and Miss Know-alls. If they ask certain questions, don't know, forget it, don't worry. That one question not going to cost you 150 marks, no? You have to get 150 marks. Forget those questions. So don't interact with such people. And when you go there, appear for the examination, be confident. Don't lose your confidence. Lack of confidence and blank outs during examinations are common. Don't do that. Okay. अब बाकी examination है यार. खुश रहो. Exam. Give it with full mind, full concentration. You will pass because you have read.
Yes.
Okay.
So thank you so much, sir. Thank you for being with us here and enlightening us with the tricks and tips for clearing the FMG examination.
Thank you, Vani. Thank you for having me once again. And I am sure once the students go through this video, I am positive they will be benefited. In case there are any comments, please pass them on to me. I will be glad to answer.
Thank you so much.